shallow. Alex Phillips gives a slap Harry's face for $1 million book deal. Alex Phillips has hit out after it was announced Prince Harry had signed a book deal to release a tell-all memoir. Prince Harry announced earlier this week he is set to release a book detailing his 36-year life. However, the news has angered many Brits who have hit out at the former senior royal, branding him greedy. The Duke of Sussex says his memoir will be accurate and wholly truthful as part of his deal with publishing firm Penguin Random House contract, which is worth an estimated £29 million. Penguin Random House said for the very first time Harry will put on record the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him. In a statement released on Monday, Harry explained, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful." However, it has since been reported that Harry is planning to release 4 books which he denies, including one after the death of his grandmother, Her Majesty the Queen. Since the claims, a spokesperson for California-based Harry said that despite false media reports, there would only be 1 book. Following the denied reports, GB News anchor Alex Phillips has taken to social media to criticize the Duke of Sussex. In view of her 42,600 Twitter followers, she said, "Greedy, exploitative, shallow. We all know the Duke of Montecito has zero talent and would be lucky to scrape by in the real world." Alex continued, "But he was born into the most privileged family. A family he wants to squeeze every last dollar out of." Her post raked in over 300 likes and was soon flooded with replies from her fans who appeared to be disgruntled by the Duke's news. He's actually conducted a commercial negotiation for this and used the sadly inevitable death of his grandmother as leverage. Absolutely disgraceful. How misguided can this man get? Said one follower. While a second bent, the couple must hold the record for most interviews given by a couple who say all they want is their privacy and to be left alone. "Good morning, Alex, totally agree with you," wrote a third. Before a fourth responded, "Spot on again at that, Alex woman." However, Harry's memoir, his latest media venture, is not so much his own work as someone else's entirely, according to royal historian, Dr. Edward Owens. Despite Harry saying that he is writing about his own life, Dr. Owens told Express.co.uk he thinks the book will be ghostwritten. "This is almost certainly going to be a ghostwritten memoir," said the former lecturer at the University of Lincoln and author of The Family Firm. "Is it Harry in his own words? No, it's Harry in someone else's words, who they've employed to come and write this memoir," he added. The memoir could mark the latest bombshell the Sussexes have dropped on Buckingham Palace since their explosive interview with American A-list chat show host, Oprah Winfrey, broadcast on CBS in March. Prince Harry actually secured a deal worth $40 million that will include not only his memoir, but 3 other books as well. The report indicates that Harry also plans to write a book that will be released after his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, dies. Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, will also be releasing a book as part of the agreement. The final contract was actually for a 4-book deal, with Harry writing one when his granny dies. Meghan will write a wellness-type book and people are unsure what the 4th will be. But what is most shocking, frankly, is Harry's suggestion that the 2nd book won't be published until the Queen is no longer here, a source told. That source went on to point out that people are going to become very curious about the book that Harry will release after the Queen's death because it suggests that he has some serious dirt that he wants to tell the world. The very idea of this unexploded bomb, hanging about waiting for the Queen to pass, is just extraordinary and may strike many as being in very bad taste, the source explained. In very bad